Hello Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike, I am the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. It's all come down to just 4 teams from all the premier regions, from the LCK, LPL, LCS, LEC, and LMS, and VCIS. We now have 4 teams who are now at the pinnacle of the 2019 League of Legends World Championship. It's Invictus Gaming aiming to return back to the finals and reclaim their title, and FPX, Fun plus Phoenix, Doinby's team, who is looking to make a stamp by making it to the finals by overcoming their nemesis in Invictus Gaming. The reason why I say that is because even when IG were bad in this summer split of this past split from the LPL, IG actually were able to beat FPX, so that's actually a pretty interesting thing going into this last matchup. Now, looking at how these 2 semifinals are actually going to be played out, I think that this specific semifinal match is actually going to be a lot more explosive and a lot more prone to kills. A lot more kills actually than the G2 versus SKT series, because SKT normally like to play fairly standard. G2 like to play, off meta stuff. They usually like to play draft a lot differently, and that's where FPX actually gets an edge in this matchup, is because FPX, with all of their unique picks, as I'll call them, actually can throw IG a run for their money. But the issue is IG have a lot more weak points than they do last year, because last year it was very, very clear it's IG and KT, and everybody else is pretty much in just the field. Now, with that being said, IG this year have a lot more weaknesses. You have Ning, who's not looked exactly that good. You have Baolan, who looks pretty questionable. And Jackie Love has looked pretty good and is one of the reasons why Invictus Gaming are even at the World Championship. He's had an overall pretty okay tournament. This last past series against Griffin wasn't really the best showing from him, but I'm pretty sure he'll be able to clean up his mistakes and play better against LWX, and Baolan will also be able to help him play better against Crisp, as the bot lanes for both respective teams are actually going to be a very clear-cut point as to why this series is actually going to be a clear defining factor. But one clear defining factor of the series is going to be, a lot of people have been saying it's going to be the jungle. No, it's actually going to be the mid lane. And I know IG, solo laners, Rookie and the Shy, Jackie Love always carry them. But this time it really is really important. Doinby is one of the sole reasons why FPX are even at this point. And Rookie is also more or less a reason why IG were able to get this far even at this tournament, by being such a super strong mid laner so far. It's going to depend on which mid laner can roam, which mid laner can overall get a lead the team into a certain direction. I think that when you look at how both teams have actually played out their drafts and how their compositions have been laid out for them, it really goes to show that one team has that idea and one other team has another idea, and it all pans out to which team is actually going to be able to get to a point where they can push their lead as much as they can. Now, with that being said, you have to factor in that IG and FPX both play really fast. So with that being said, you have to kind of factor in that the draft really is going to pan out to how these teams are actually going to play. But FPX also have a really strong suit in Gimgoon and also Tian. Now, with that being said, Gimgoon, if he can just be on an island and he can be very, very conservative and not actually feed as much as, well, Ning will be able to visit the top lane for the Shy, then FPX might have a chance to actually win against Invictus Gaming. But with that being said, you also have to factor in the gap between Gimgoon and the Shy is really big. And seeing what the Shy just went and did to Sword, it's not going to be exactly like that for Gimgoon. I hope not. But the Shy is actually a really strong top laner, and it's overall what we honestly wanted from him from this past split in the LPL, but he's now exactly showing it. That's why I said the match is really going to be determined on the FPX and Invictus Gaming's solo laners, because of how strong they can and can't be given their draft picks. Now, looking at it lane by lane, It's obvious and clear the Shy is easily going to be able to handle Gimgoon with either jungle attention or just by himself. We saw last series that the Shy was just able to handle Sword by himself with pretty much out a lot of jungle attention anyway. So the Shy obviously is going to be favored for that matchup. You also have the jungle matchup with Ning versus Tien. I think that Tien wins this right now. Ning has not looked exactly that good, but I think that if Tien and Doinby can actually pair up their mid jungle combo very heavily, then they'll be able to actually do some damage to Invictus Gaming. Now you look at the mid lane between Doinby and Rookie. Both have had pretty good tournaments so far, but I'm still going to say Rookie is going to be the overall favored laner. This time around, he's actually been a lot better. He's actually been a lot more consistent than Doinby. But Doinby, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually was able to hold off, Rookie in terms of where Rookie likes to do. I think that the biggest contestments for the lane is going to be LeBlanc, Kiana. Who knows? Doinby might pull out his mid Scion or Pantheon. Doinby has so many picks that might give him the edge over Rookie in terms of their actual matchup. And then you look at the bot lane. The bot lane, Baolan and Crisp versus LWX and Jackie Love. This is a issue with the bot lane is both bot lanes can be very good and both bot lanes can be very average. This is the point, is that which team is going to play through their bot more efficiently and which team is going to actually play through the bot lane more effectively. Efficiently and effectively are two different things. Being able to play through it effectively means that anything they give their bot lanes, they'll be able to effectively play it out the way they need to. Efficiently is how you're efficiently able to hold their own if, let's say, the jungle attention is not there, and the average stronger 2v2 would make it a lot more easier for both teams to overall execute. Now, in terms of objective control, I would give that to FPX because FPX are usually faster to objectives anyway. Normally, just looking at how their LPL split went and how Worlds has exactly went for them. Even in games they lost, they still had a very, very high objective control presence on the map. And you look at how most of these contested picks in the bot lane are going to be really, really hard to decide whether or not what's going to really happen with them. As you have Xayah and Kai'Sa, and looking at how LWX and Crisp were able to pull out different picks last series against Fnatic, they're going to actually have the edge in this matchup, and I'm going to give the FPX bot lane the edge in this matchup. But looking at the stronger team and looking at the higher highs, IG theoretically has the stronger laners. Rookie and the Shy and Jackie Love are theoretically the stronger laners in IG, and that was a reason why the FPX couldn't beat them before, is because even if IG are slumping, they're still a lot better in terms of players than in the reason why IG was able to beat them before is because IG is just, the players are extremely strong when they're on form. But if they're not on form, I can easily see FPX winning this series. Now, this is a really, really hard series to predict, given the fact that it's all over the place. This series could be a 3-0. It could be 5 games. I want 5 games. I want that silver scrapes, obviously, after this series. And IG are going to make it back to the finals. I'm giving IG this matchup. And I think, and I know a lot of people might probably think that this is going to be controversial, IG are going to 3-0 Fun plus Phoenix. Sorry, Doinby and friends, you're not going to get past the Shy and Rookie and Jackie Love this time around. As long as Ning and Baolong are consistent threats in, not in terms of carrying the game, in terms of actually just being able to hold their own with their opposite counterparts, it'll be fine for IG. And I got this matchup going 3-0. IG's returning back to the finals to return their, to, obviously, what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word I'm looking for? They want to keep, no, they want to defend. Yeah, there you go. I got it, guys. Sorry. I got it. IG are looking to defend their 2018 World Championship title and prove it wasn't just a lucky year for the LPL. And even if they don't get to the finals, it's guaranteed we're going to have an LPL team in the finals exactly. And that's going to be a really, really interesting matchup as well. Looking at the next matchup is G2 versus SKT, a rematch of the MSI final that everybody's going to want to see. That's going to be the high premier matchup. I like this matchup a lot. I think this matchup is actually super not talked about as much as it should because it's obviously the LPL and not a lot of people actually exactly watch the LPL. But if G2 and Splice can hit peak viewership, you're no telling me the G2 and SKT are not going to be the most watched matchup of this year. But obviously for FPX, the issue with FPX is that playing a bunch of different things doesn't exactly make you better. It's about how much that's going to give you an advantage in the draft phase. Yes, it does give you an advantage in the draft phase, but we've seen people do that, and it's not really that effective to a certain extent of how you're able to effectively make it work better for your case. So, yes, that's it. I got IG winning 3-0. Back to the finals to defend their 2018 World Championship title. And now, that's it. And that's me. I am done. I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out. Peace. You guys have a great day. You guys are so freaking awesome.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.